Hi, my name is Nikki Candlish and I specialise in breathing and movement techniques to support people with long-term pain. Rethinking Pain have partnered with me to bring you Movement Matters. These are a series of videos to help you manage your pain day to day. So finding your way into seated mountain pose, so perfect, sitting right at the front of the chair with the legs pointing forward and the feet grounded. So just take a few moments to feel into your body as you ground down through the feet, lengthen up through the crown of the head in your seated mountain. Just take a few rolls of the shoulders, really relaxing through the chest, the neck. Okay, and we're going to think a little bit about our joints, in particular our hands and feet. I think that with regard to the feet, a lot of us move through life without really thinking too much about your feet, and the feet are our foundation, the foundation that we build everything else on. So looking after your feet and really working with the feet and getting them as flexible as possible can really help with discomfort, but also it can help support the body, so it can help maintain strong knees and hips and lower back. So the importance of the feet can't be sort of overemphasized really. It's a really big thing, and it's quite fun to work with the feet as well and to notice them getting stronger. So just bring your awareness down now to the feet and just see if you can give the toes a little wiggle. So again, this might be something that you aren't used to doing, but it's fine, just go with it. We're trying lots of new things in these videos. So just notice how that feels. And if you can't wiggle the toes so much, doesn't matter, just have a go and just notice what you notice about how you feel. And we're going to try and spread the toes as well. So thinking about trying to find space between the toes. And really pressing down through the base of the big toe. So the big toe, sort of, all toes are important, but the big toe is the most important. And you might notice, especially if you have problems with the feet or bunions or anything like that, that your big toe doesn't quite make it down to the ground. So just notice that about yourself and really try and move that big toe so you can press it into the ground, because it's really important for that strong foundation. And then as you ground through the big toe, can you just lift the heels? So we're going to come onto the balls of the feet. Good. And then bring the heels down. And as you bring the heels down, can you lift the toes as well? And then spread the toes, ground through the balls of the feet and lift the heels. So what we're doing here really is mimicking how we should move our feet when we walk. And again, through life, and the fact that certainly in this country we don't tend to go barefoot, we put our feet into boots and heavy shoes all through the winter, and maybe through injuries or discomfort as well, we lose this kind of rolling action through the feet. This sense that actually we need to ground through the balls of the feet and lift the heels when we walk. So maybe moving one foot at a time as well. Good. And maybe getting a sense that actually, yes, this is how we move our feet when we walk. You can feel maybe the calf muscles starting to activate. You can feel the ankles becoming involved in the movement. So ankles and strength of the ankles again are really important. And let's try and add a little bit of breathing here. So can you bring the feet down and see if you can take hold of one leg and lift the foot. Now, if this is tricky to do, sometimes people's arms aren't quite long enough and they struggle to do this. Having a dressing gown cord or belt under the leg that you can hold is quite useful. Okay, so we're just going to draw some circles very slowly and see if you can add the breath. So we're going to breathe in as you come to the top and breathe out as you point down. So breathe in and breathe out. And see if you can keep the legs still but just move the foot. Perfect. Breathe in and breathe out. And as you do these circles, can you notice which bit of the circle feels a bit stiff? It doesn't matter, just notice. So the more we can start to notice sensations in the body, little pockets of stiffness in the body, the more we can be aware and then hopefully start to make some changes that are going to make things a bit more comfortable. So let's move in the opposite direction, inhaling and exhaling. Again, try and move the ankle rather than the whole leg. So I know that's tricky, but the importance of the ankle here and strengthening the ankle is the purpose of this movement. So we're going to inhale and exhale. Okay. And can you sort of give that foot now a little bit of a wobble? And then place the foot down. Okay. And as you do this, can you just close your eyes and notice whether you can feel any different sort of sensations in the foot that you've just moved compared to the one that you haven't moved? Maybe it feels a bit tingly. Maybe you can notice when you look down the change of the colour as the circulation gets boosted in one foot just through this little movement. So we don't have to do very much, just a small amount is going to be really useful. So let's have a go on the other side. So taking hold of that leg, circles, good. And also kind of noticing what feels different on one side compared to the other. So we might have had injuries, we might have had a whole host of things that happen to one side, and we're all very imbalanced, and that's normal. But it's important and useful to kind of notice where these imbalances are in the body, and again, then we can start to change. So let's inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Having the eyes downcast and closed when you do this is quite useful as well, because you can really kind of tune into the sensations that you feel, the little pockets of stiffness, moving in the opposite direction, inhaling and exhaling. Again, try not to move the leg, try and just move the foot, keeping the ankle still so that you're really aware of what's going on in that ankle joint. Inhaling and exhaling. Okay, and then bringing that foot down, and just notice how the feet feel now. And then we're going to bring our awareness into our hands. So just bring the inner fingers together, and we're going to tap on the inner side of the fingers. Okay, now we're going to shift that tapping to the inner wrists. Continuing to breathe. Good. We're going to come round to the thumb side. Okay, can you spread your fingers now so that we work right into the webs of the fingers? I know it's quite hard, but we're going to push into the webs of the fingers. That's it. Maybe add a few sighing breaths. Okay, and just look down now and see which finger's on top, and we're going to shift. So we're going to do it again, but have a different index finger on top. Breathe in. And breathe out. Okay. Having both palms facing upwards now, good. I'm going to bring the back of one hand to the palm of the other. We're going to bring them together. Okay, and then the other. Okay, and just notice how the hands feel now. Notice the temperature, the sensations. Let's just have a little wiggle of the fingers. And then some circles of the hands. Let's find the breath as well. So we're going to breathe in and out. Again, as we did with the feet and ankles, can you just move the hands rather than the whole of the arms? So we're really sort of working into the wrists. And then let's move in the opposite direction. Breathe in. And breathe out. Good. Breathe in. Breathe in. And can you bring the thumbs in now and make a little fist? And then we're going to do the same again. So quite an interesting sensation here with the thumbs in. Breathe in. And breathe out. Moving in the opposite direction. Seated nice and tall in your seated mountain. Try not to collapse in your chair. Maybe you'll notice some cricking and creaking. That's fine, just notice. Okay, and then we're going to take the little finger, stretch it out. And then let's move to the next one, stretch. Breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, thumbs. Good, it's a tricky one, the thumb. Other hand, breathe in, little finger, breathe out. Maybe you want to stretch the arm as well, breathe in, and breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. In and breathe out. Breathe in. Thumb, good. Breathe out. Just have a little shake out of the hands. Up and down, side to side. Maybe one up and down and side to side. Swap over. Give the brain a little bit of a workout as well. Okay, and then just bring the hands down to rest now on the top of your legs, and just notice what you can feel, what sensations you can feel in the hands. Maybe you notice them feeling a little less stiff, maybe you can feel a bit tingly, maybe when you look at them they feel a little bit more colourful. You can see the circulation and the blood pumping in the hands, all good stuff. Okay, thank you everybody. Hope to see you next time. So thanks for watching Movement Matters. I really hope you found this video useful, and if you want to, you can repeat that as many times as you like, or you can try any of our other videos in the series as well. And for more information, please have a look at our website.